Okay, turn that down a little bit more. Hello, hello, hello. You called us on a good day. We're awake. You guys can play that as long as it's not so loud. Maybe go to that end. What are you doing, Janice?
This needs to be charged.
Okay, you're not gonna like touch nothing over there and turn off my internet, are you? Hello, hello, hello. We're coming to you live in beautiful Mindanao, Philippines. The state is called South Cotabato. The city is called Coronadal City. Say hi. I was just watching a fellow that Scott, expat in the Philippines. I don't know if you guys are friends with him, but he was doing his first live stream and couldn't even read the live chat. He was just handling business, giving a bunch of shout outs, and he had a cool Metallica shirt on, so he had points from me for that. But he was handling business over there. So hopefully, me and my beautiful bride. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for giving us a thumbs up.
Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for coming into our beautiful house and seeing our beautiful faces. Look at that face right there. It is 9:20 in the Philippines. It's 9 or p.m. It's 9:21 a.m. back home in Indiana. And this was, what day of the week was this? Monday? The kids were out of school, so John, welcome, 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 welcome. I was just telling Mercy about how well Scott was doing, and not even being able to read the comments and stuff. He was over there kicking butt and taking names. He had a lot of names. Must have been keeping a list. I think he's the Santa Claus. Like everybody that he likes to watch, and like the name of the husband and the wife and the kids. He was saying it all. I was shocked. We were doing great tonight, John. How about yourself? I don't know if you've seen, but it shows us being up to 300 and whopping 25 on this channel.
We didn't see any messages.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. He said something about his internet being slow or something like that, so he couldn't see any of the messages that was popping up. So, like everybody, we were all talking to each other, and he was doing his thing. Hot chocolate sounds good, other than the hot part, right? You like hot. She likes hot chocolate. Hers, they call it Milo, is the brand. It's like a chocolate drink that she drinks at night and morning and all through the day. John Mercy also changed the name of her channel. She's about to send a message. Yeah, we're pretty stoked. 325. It was like last week we are at 300, I think, when we talked to you about it. So here's the new name of Mercy's channel for the first time ever.
We have Milo too.
We might have had Milo back in the States, but we never seen it, dude.
Asian store.
Maybe at the Asian stores. We never bought it because we had hot chocolate, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a channel that she's had forever, or for a long time, anyways, and that's the one we always use to do stuff. But she wanted to start posting videos on there, and she took down some of the videos that she didn't want people to see and stuff. And tonight she finally changed the name. So as of right now, that is the name. I know it's
Kind of
it's
long.
kind of long, but it kind of fits, I guess. You know, I think everybody has something to do with foreigner in the Philippines. So she got married a foreigner in the Philippines. Hope I'm not too loud. Mama has it.
That's loud.
Oh. Yeah, so she posted her first video over there a little bit earlier of her and Jabez singing. Yes, revamped it. Actually, he's going to start adding stuff
Actually,
there.
that's Tim's suggestion, right? Tim's.
Yeah, we talked to a couple people, but Tropical Tim is the one that first suggested it to Mercy for her not to lack on her channel, but to start putting content on it and actually start putting stuff on there. Yes, that was the Elvis song that they were singing, and Mercy was playing. That was actually like the other video. It was their, first or second time. They played through it and then they record it. So second time playing it. Even though at the beginning Jabez said it's like he'd been playing it forever. He was pretty confident for some reason. Oh, we already know this song. I wouldn't go braggy, Jabez. Right, Mama?
He heard it. He sings.
Heard it before?
Yeah.
But it's not like he listened to it.
Not practicing
Yeah, he never sang it before. Doroteo, you okay?
it. He's sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said just try it. See.
And there's some videos that she wants to do herself that is based around um, being married to a foreigner over here, plus um, some of the business stuff that she gets into. She wants to start putting up videos about that. Awesome. She like Lucky Ducky. That's good.
Like Lucky Ducky.
Yep. They they're not as good as what's her name, Marilyn? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I can't remember her name off the top of my head now. The lady with the dog in her lap. But maybe one of these days, with
Oh,
practice.
yeah. I think he knows that.
Yeah, he gave it to us. He suggested it.
Not that good.
Not that good yet. She's probably been playing for a minute too.
Mm. The lady.
Yeah. Can't think of her name off the top of my head. Oh, yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Try to put a little bit of. There you go. Put a little bit different stuff on the two channels. I think it'd give her channel two to talk bad about me. Like this is why you don't want to marry a foreigner, right?
Talking crazy.
Yeah. Melinda. Yeah, she's gonna put up videos about how foreigners do crazy stuff and say crazy stuff. John, she thinks I'm very bold in what I say or very blunt. Like I don't have that. And I don't need to sugarcoat stuff to everybody. So she thinks that I'm blunt like that, and I think she'll do a video about that sometime. We actually have a few cooking videos of just her cooking coming up on our channel. Um, but she doesn't like to show herself cooking, right, Morse? But I hope she does some cooking or cooking with other
Bold
people.
and blunt.
Yeah, bold and blunt.
You mean bold and blunt?
Getting bald. What?
I'll take
Yeah. Can you put in? Yeah. Chavez, can you grab my water? Or do you have my water bottle?
Yes.
Can you give it to him to refill?
I already have it.
Where is it?
It's in the bedroom.
It's already full? I need it. Chavez, can you grab my water? Chavez, where you going? What was your order?
Take the water.
Yeah, but he was going to a cooker. Um,
Two different plates of money that are going to the last.
that is right. This is true.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely. That's we call ourselves a blended family because of the blended culture, the blending of our kids together, and the blending of us. And so we just took that name blended and kept it.
Huh?
What's wrong with you?
Keep sneezing. Anong hinawakan mo? Did you...
Is it the dogs?
Oh. Nice one, Janice. You have 2 subscribers to your new singing channel. When you start.
Jabez, John said you got 2 subscribers to your singing channel when you start one. There you go, Jabez. All he's got to do is talk to Mama about doing one. What about your channel? What would your channel be? Play with toys? Daddy buy me toys and I'll open them and play with them in front of you? It's about losing teeth. Teeth falling out of your head.
I just want the toys.
I do.
Want
What?
some
Papa's
toys
video?
to
Why
collect.
is it make you laugh? Just
I
look.
just want toys to collect.
Ready? Ready?
Dad, I just want
Oh,
toys
sorry.
to collect.
Yep. Our church back in the States changed its name to the blended church. And that was while we were going there and stuff. And I was like, that's us. Blended church, blended family, blended everything. Here's your name. John suggests your name. Jabez's Jazzy Jingles. It's a lot of J's. We'll see what he does. They're out of school this week, so maybe that's a project he can work on. But I bet there's a lot of rules to having a kid's channel. Probably can't have any comments turned on or anything.
It's turned off.
With yours, I didn't put that it was. That's why you put mother and son, so it turned it off. I just put Java as a nurse.
Good evening, Sheila.
Hello, hello, hello.
Kamusta?
Blended and blessed. That's right. That's how you get the best. Best of the best, right, nurse? You doing okay, Doris? Dale? You taking them?
Yes, Georgia. Come on.
Mama's going to excuse herself for a minute. She's got a little one that it's hard to keep his eyes open. So he's going to go and put the little one to bed. He might not know that yet, but that's where he's headed. Sheila, if you haven't, and anybody else that's watching, we need those thumbs up. Later on, when all the trolls come and attack us, they'll give us 7 or 8 thumbs down. So we need some thumbs up to counterbalance that. Yeah, that is a good thing. That was one of the things I was going to tell Scott in his channel that he had his kid asleep over on the sofa, and they can shut down your whole channel for something as simple as that. Sometimes you'll see my kids pass by, and even that people have warned me about. So on the live streaming, anyways, you're not supposed to have your kids in them. But I'm sure somebody might tell him, or I might send him a message on one of his other things. But I didn't want to bring attention to it on the channel to gather too much attention from anybody. But anyways, thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Appreciate you watching our videos. Hopefully, they're not too boring for you. Today's video was about the pit stop in the big spider that I seen while we were there. It was a huge spider. I didn't see it till after I was finished, luckily. But when I was coming back to the car, Mercy pointed it out to me, and I'm not even joking. It was bigger than my hand. It was like, I mean, and it wasn't that far from me either. If I would have seen that, I'd have screamed while I was right there by it. But it looked like it was building a web. Um, it was building a web for catching big birds and stuff. I don't know what it catches, but it was big. Yes, I see Philly Brian doesn't have his daughter in many videos recently. Maybe the rules have tightened up a little. Maybe let him know in private, perhaps. Yes, that's what I was thinking. They, I think Tim told us like one of the first or second times we were on there doing it. He's like, oh, you can't have them running around in your video in your LS. So they in the videos you can decide whether to have the comment on or off, but um, to protect your kids. My wife from her channel is talking. Sheila. I don't know what she's talking about, and I won't try to pronounce it because I'll hack it up. But she went to the bedroom to uh, put the littlest boy to sleep. Thank you for watching our channel tonight, everyone that's in. Please feel free to talk to us, message. Everybody in here is a safe person right now. There's no uh, drones, trolls, whatever you want to call them. So come in and talk with us. Married a foreigner in the Philippines is my wife's uh, new name of her channel. I don't know what she's done with. Yeah, it's John. It's at your discretion as far as having that on or not. Like my kids don't have access to my channel, um, to the comments and all that stuff. They can't get it in there and see anything anybody would say anyway. So I feel pretty confident about being able to, if they're in a video, still having the comments and stuff on because they'll never see it anyways. If it's bad, I'll make it disappear. It's Sheila. It's a lot of fun making a channel. Um, it's not for everyone though, but if you enjoy documenting your life, if you will, and letting other people in on what you got going on. But there's channels that don't have anything to do with people's personal lives. They center them around all kinds of other stuff. So if you have the patience for it, and as they say, people people told me before I started, 97% of all channels fail. So don't think you're gonna come in and like make a ton of money or anything like that. It's a lot of work to make a channel, make it successful, and I never knew how much work it took until I actually tried to grow our channel. Yeah, I've always watched YouTube, but there for a long time, there was just certain people that I followed, and when we decided to move to the Philippines, I started thinking, well, I better have something I can do, a hobby or something. Um, and that's when me and my wife decided to do this channel. So I have a little something to take my mind off of day to day what we deal with. Yeah, with Philly Brian there, it's unfortunate that that somebody came into their sorry store and stole from them. I can definitely see it happen. I seen some sorry stores where they have a container of money sitting there, and that's what they make the change and stuff out of. And I was thinking, well, somebody wanted to, they could try to get that. But most of them over here are smaller, where you don't actually go into the store. You are kind of on the outside of it, and they got like a fence or whatever around it. So a little harder to get at, I guess. But I don't know if you've seen that video, John, or not, but he talked about he talked about in that video how some reason here in the Philippines they don't like fall in line, um, like I don't know every other place that I've been to in the world. They all try to go at once, and very frustrating. Yep, it is definitely a commitment and a sacrifice to do on the channels, but hopefully people do it out of pleasure and not out of just chasing a dollar or whatever. Well, let us know when you start making some stuff so we can start following you and watching your stuff as well. We believe in supporting people that support us. So, and don't think your video has to be the best thing ever to be seen on YouTube to put it out there. Uh, my wife is silly, everybody. She's a silly one. Yeah, definitely, definitely. You ain't. She like you were saying. She go get up, go early to the market, and the market ain't no joke. To go get the stuff, to bring it to the smaller store, to sell it. She makes a small profit off of it, but not very much at all. I mean, not for somebody to come in there and take advantage of them like that. Especially one of them was wearing a government employee um, uniform or whatever. So, but I joke you not on this one. Today, something that I seen for the very first time is Mercy warned me before we pulled up to the corner. But a lot of times you'll see people out directing traffic. It'll be the traffic cops or whatever, and they'll be in the middle of a busy intersection directing traffic. And I guess it was a guy who is, I'll just say he's a little bit off. And he had gotten one of these shirts. It wasn't the same exact shirt as the traffic cops wear, but it was similar enough to make you think he might actually be supposed to be out there. And he had a whistle, and he was out in the middle of the road, like trying to give direction and telling people when to go and how to go. And he had no idea what he was doing. And even when I like creeped by him a little bit, he like laid on my car pretty much. And so it's not too hard to get a hold of a government uniform here, it seems like. Should be, I give you this, you give it back to me if you quit. If not, we come to your house and get it. Yeah, definitely, John. It's very sad news. It's very sad. And if I went to their comment section to tell them I'm glad nobody got hurt during it or anything like that. But I was just reading some of the other people's comments, and it seems like so many people are just out of the touch with reality. They want to just dog them for telling them, well, you should have done this, you should have done that, you should have, like, come on, they see 2020 after it happened. They know they should have, whatever, but they it happened, and now they can move on. They're talking about getting cameras for the store and all this, and I mean, if they put the camera system in there, that's takes up a year of profits right there. It's you're not making that much in those stores to have the camera system and cash registers and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there's like Brian was saying in the video too. Uh, his wife was talking about she would like to move back to America and stuff. And I was talking about one of the people that we follow.
Yeah.
But she was saying how Lala was saying how she wanted to move back to America after they stole from or whatever. But like Brian said, no matter where you are, that kind of stuff will happen. I mean, America or the Philippines or Thailand or wherever you are.
What happened to them?
Um, they um, they have a sorry store,
Where?
and they live in by Manila. What is it, Angeles?
Agnes.
Yeah. So that's where they live. So they opened a larger sorry store here recently, and anyways, she was helping some people. One of them was wearing like a government uniform type deal. They came in like, you know how everybody rushes you, but they all came in. This person wanted this, and this, and she came out and was helping them. And somebody stole her purse, her wallet, her money.
It's
So
a modus. It's
yeah,
a group of people.
yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Can I? Can you come get us up? Hello.
Na, nag-vitamins ka na. Give me vitamins.
Yeah, it's definitely not cheap for good cameras. Jabez, can you make sure the TV's off before you go, bud? And whatever else you need picked up there. What's all those controllers everywhere?
Your camera and security measures will keep
Yeah, I was telling them that and he's seen it. That I was just wishing them the best and stuff on there. And so many people was just dogging them out. Should have security cameras. You should, you know, cash register. Da da da. Just
Right.
once that happens to somebody, just man, I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you guys, no one got hurt. Pray for you guys and whatever you decide.
That's true.
So
But
not
you
go in
can
there and dog them.
confirm she is so
Yeah, yeah. I can't help but feel for her there. Just you know, you think she's trying to help out the people in the neighborhood to have that type of store, so they don't have to go to the market themselves or to the large grocery store. We go to the grocery store here, and you're standing in line forever, and there might be,
staying up.
if we go to the
7-Eleven,
the large stores.
9 o'clock.
No, I'm saying it takes forever to go into one of the
Oh,
large stores to get this stuff. Where you can go into a sorry store and just have it.
who's this? Oh,
Chavez. If he comes back through, we'll tell him. I don't know where he went.
where?
Yeah, I guess he's in bed. It it did, your message didn't pop up till he was already gone.
Ako, ako. What message? Ah, it's late already. What else did I miss?
I think you got everything. You putting it up there? Okay. Oh, we got another subscriber since we've been on the air. Awesome, awesome. Not for sure who subscribed to us, but we've been on here tonight. But thank you very much. Appreciate it. I need some water. Read the messages when they pop up on there because this might start. Okay. Well, anybody else on board tonight? Love to hear from you. Say hi, howdy, hello. We're live from Mindanao, Philippines. We're still live, right? Doroteo went out pretty fast tonight. His eyes was pretty sleepy over there. I could tell something was up with him. He only talks. Mom takes him to bed and she says his prayer with him and sings him one song. He's out and hugs him. You can't resist it every time, right, Mama? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Coming live from Mindanao as well. Yeah. You see any
Familia.
Familia
Arnold.
Arnold. Yes, awesome. I think we subscribed to each other maybe yesterday or something. I don't remember. It's been a long day. Maybe it was today. Appreciate it, John. What part of Mindanao are you guys at? Or do you guys live? We are in Coronadal City, Marbel, um, South Cotabato. But we also have a place down in Davao, so we go down there kind of often. But not tonight. Somebody's renting our house tonight. So. Okay.
Nope.
Sometimes our chat lags or something. I don't know what it is. At least we got it though. Scott didn't even have it. The guy that we were watching while ago, talking to. Awesome, John. Thank you for doing that. We are blessed to be here in Mindanao, home of the Dreamweavers. How do you say that? Savannah?
Surala. We always passed it.
Where is it?
Past the Lake Cebu. Before we passed Lake
Okay.
Cebu.
So you're really close to us then.
Very close.
Where parents are, anyways.
My parents live in Surala, South Cotabato. Oh, okay.
So down the street from us. We go to Lake Cebu quite often. We have some close family friends there.
Yeah.
YouTube original channel. Hello. So you're the original, huh? Yeah, John hasn't, unless he started doing it recently. He doesn't have a lot of videos. I don't think any videos, but he's a watcher for now. But he's a great guy. Get to know him. Check out this other channel. YouTube original channel. Hello, where are you from?
Oh, one.
keep your eye on it. Family, how you say the name? Family, Condo.
Hmm? Where are you in Mindanao? Koronadal.
We're in Coronadal City, which is just we're in South Cotabato. We're just down the road from where you said your parents were.
Like you're from Jensan, you pass.
If you're going to Jinsan, you'd pass through here in order to get to Jinsan. They also call it Marbo, but the actual name of the city is Coronadal City. And then, like I stated earlier, that we have a place down in Davao as well, but we don't live there. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up before any trolls or anything comes and hits us. That way we have more thumbs up than thumbs down. What you else to put there in that place as well?
Yes.
Maybe talking to ladies.
Where are you in Mindanao? Pamilya. Saan kayo ngayon? Sa Surala din ba kayo ngayon? Or I'm just waiting for my Johnny Cash name. Okay. Sing lesson. You want Bill to sing?
I try to sing it, but it's bad.
Oh, they're in Alabama right now.
Alabama.
Alabama.
I hadn't seen very many of your videos, so I wasn't for sure.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
Definitely.
Yeah. What do you charge out for this lesson?
I'd probably have to pay you to listen to me.
Oh, she has 3 siblings.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
3 siblings right here in our town.
Woohoo.
We make sure they say hi to us if they see us.
College na sila or high school pa?
They
Sa
can't miss
MDMU
me.
sila? They usually they're in or St. Alexius or NDMU.
Yeah. If they're in a boarding house, tell us which one. We might know it well.
Meron
Sorry.
na po magpapakit sila dyan. Oh, they're married.
Awesome. Scott, hello, my friend.
Scott. Oh,
He's the one we were
magandang
listening
gabi
to
sa
earlier.
inyong lahat. So, good evening to all of you. How are you?
Scott, we're well. You had a great LS going earlier. Me and John here was both on there.
Is he the one that keeps
I couldn't see.
couldn't see, but he keeps saying
Yeah, he
stuff?
kept talking.
It's good.
We were wondering how you were getting through doing all you were doing without being able to see the words and stuff.
Good thing. Oh, from
He's
Australia.
in Australia. Hey, I definitely dig the Metallica shirt you were wearing. I was trying to sing to you a little bit through the typing.
Oh, familiar. The wife
Uh-huh.
graduated here in
Oh,
NDMU, Notre Dame,
yeah.
Marbel University.
My wife did some courses at Notre
No,
Dame,
but
but
another
not in
city.
another city. Yeah,
But Jap, my sister graduated there
yeah,
too.
yeah. Yeah, it's just down the street from us.
Yeah.
We might be able to throw a rock and hit it. It's so close. Yeah, John was on your LS as well,
Yeah.
Scott.
I missed that now.
Yep, you missed it. Tell your siblings if they see us to say hi. We'll do a video with them.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Salamat sa pag-hello sa amin.
Scott, it's all good. We understand about the bad internet and how it all works. We haven't been doing these LSs too long, but it was uh, it was a slow go for us some nights as well. Our chat doesn't keep up with everybody else. They can see it a lot sooner than we can, or something. Sometimes, and then of course we get all these brownouts and all kinds of other
So
crazy
normal
stuff.
here. So normal here.
Life in the Philippines, right?
I paid the bill too. Yeah.
Very nice to meet you as well,
Yeah. We'll
Familiar.
definitely check out your video, guys.
Definitely, definitely. We always support those who support us.
Yeah.
Even when they don't know we're supporting them, like Scott earlier. We were on his LS and he didn't even know
Oh, because of the internet.
it. Right.
Yeah. Well, good. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Scott, I hadn't watched very many of your videos yet, but I plan on it. I know you put up a few a day, so I'll be catching up on them. I seen that you had like a
Meet
dog
Flanagan. Yes.
a dog bath today or something that you posted, or it was today or this morning or sometime. Yeah, so Mick was on there. Mick is a long dear friend of Mick. Him and his wife, we enjoy talking to him. We try to get on their live stream and I give her a nosebleed.
Scott says, "Are you in the Philippines?"
Yes, we live in Mindanao.
Where they are?
He's in Australia right now.
Ah,
But we live in Mindanao. We live South Cotabato, Coronadal City,
we live in the south.
in the south, the big southern island.
Jim and Nick are friends.
Yes, they are good people. We have a place down in Davao, and we it's an Airbnb that we rent out, and of course we stay there when go to town. So between the two cities, that's where we are the most. We have friends down in Davao, but most of the relatives live up this way, right? So we moved to the Philippines back in March of this year.
Okay. Isarado mo yung una ha. Good night. House in Haja and land in Condo, land in Cebu, north of Talalog. Three?
Awesome.
Nice.
So you've been sound like you had been back and forth from the Philippines many, many times. I guess that's one of the perks of not living on the other side of the earth like we did. We uh, we lived perfectly on the other side of the earth. Indiana is straight shot. I was following another couple's first earlier. They
Swallowed another couple first LIs earlier tonight, and the lady got behind about 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and she was trying so hard to catch up. I thought she was calling the Kentucky Derby. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, it's fun.
Ah,
What you got to do if you get too far behind, you just skip over a few of them. Just just spot them and hi there, and don't worry about it. And Scott, no apologies needed, my friend. You do what you do, and people the people that were on there were very supportive of you, and nobody was dogging you out or nothing. It was all love. So you do what you do, brother.
yes, we are 10 hours flight from here to Manila, depending on the plan.
Awesome. On a good path, we would be about, uh, without too much of a layover, we would have about 22 to 24-hour flight time, or flight and um, travel time from Indiana or Chicago. We go up to Chicago a lot to fly over. But sometimes I even, before my wife started booking my tickets, I flew through my work, and they would fly me up to New York from Indiana to New York, and then fly me over to like outside of Tokyo, whatever that airport was, and then from there down to Manila. And of course, that's when it got crazier, right? From Manila to General Santos Airport.
Yeah,
Never knew when you could get a flight to that.
and close the door.
This one, no.
Go. Go back.
She'll be right back. I think I was shifting down on top of her too. Try to prop myself up with some pillows. So, Scott, are you a big Metallica fan there, or you just had the shirt? Because I do enjoy some Metallica myself. I mean, Johnny Cash is I like better, but you know, So the first time you flew Philippine Airlines. Wow. Yeah, there was no Philippine Airlines from where I was trying to come from. I think I think the Philippine Airlines does go to California now. Um, maybe New York, but I never seen them inside of inside the Continental yet. Not saying they won't. Well, yeah, yeah, John, do a little skipperooey. Well, that was a good shirt. I would have definitely been all over it. Metallica, I've seen them in concert a few times, but I seen them touring with Guns N' Roses back in '91, I believe it was. The Monsters of Rock tour, one of the biggest concerts I've ever been to. Pretty awesome. Singapore Airlines, awesome. We just the best airlines that I like to fly coming overseas so far um, has been the Japanese airlines. I believe it's AYA or something to that effect. I don't know how they pronounce it, but this last time we flew on a bootleg airlines, and it's one of those airlines that don't even have a station, but they just set one up once or twice a day for their flight. It was EYE. It's a newer airlines out of, I believe they're out of Seoul, Korea, or they might be out of. I have to ask my wife when she gets back. She's the one that finds the good deals on the airline tickets. Hey, we can afford to go to the Philippines. Here we go. I found tickets for this. John, I know that song. Nothing else matters. I was typing some of the of one of their songs tonight. I think it was "Sleep with One Eye Open, Gripping Your Pillow Tight, Exit Light," whatever that song is, huh? Awesome, awesome, awesome. When you come to the Philippines, do you always go to Manila, or do you go to any of the other international airports to fly in? We had been trying to find an airline that would fly us into Davao, since it's it's an international airport, but and it's to the south, and it'd be easier for us rather than go to Manila. But we haven't worked that out yet. Not too many airlines fly into there. Of course, Cebu Pacific has 3 or 4 flights at least a day going in and out of there. Our house down in Davao is probably 5 minutes from that airport, but yet I hardly ever see a plane flying in and out. Unlike in America, I lived in between a couple airports, the major Indianapolis airport and then a small one, and you'd always see planes coming by and stuff in the distance. Manila to Cebu. All right. Some AC/DC, huh? And Ozzy Osbourne too. Yep. I can. I dig AC/DC, and I like a few of Ozzy's things. I have a friend that's a huge Ozzy fan. He's supposed to come over to the Philippines pretty soon, and we'll see if he gets here pretty soon. Then might hear some Ozzy music in my live streams. Well, welcome everybody to our LS. This is my beautiful wife. She's transparent right now. She said she was going to go close the door and come right back, and she disappeared on me. Oh yes, there you done said it now, Johnny Cash. That's the one right there. My favorite song right now, and has been for a little while, is "Hurt" by Johnny Cash. Mike, welcome. Yeah, she is invisible right now. I don't know what happened to her. I don't hear her. It's not like I hear her in the kitchen making something, making her Milo or whatever it is she drinks all the time. Yeah, the kids are out of school this week, so we didn't have to worry about getting them to bed at a certain time and all that kind of great stuff tonight. So I understand, Mike. Glad you're back. Flies out of Melbourne to the Philippines from Australia. Awesome. Um, we have a total of four children. Um, we have a 24-year-old who's back in Indiana at our house, hopefully taking care of it. We have a 17-year-old that's back in Indiana, um, who's still in high school. We have a 11-year-old that moved here to the Philippines with us. And we have a 5-year-old that's here in the Philippines with us. Help me get caught up here. How old are you children?
You're right.
Yeah, I know. I was just asking you help me get caught up. I reading.
Uh,
Take over the reading. Trying to get my wife to take over the reading of the messages. She's like, "Oh, you're right. You're fine."
where are you at now?
I just say it's for Scott about the kids. So Mike is back.
My parents, but I love all types of music and especially Mikey Boston. Doing that if Michael Jackson was a Filipino. But
Okay.
I let
That guy is a clown.
music also, and have many more other artists.
Awesome. All stuff. All stuff we listen to.
Hell there. Huh?
So, or at least me. Oh, then you listen to like Kid Rock and Metallica or ACDC
Oh,
and
my
Ozzy.
CJ is 2.5 years old.
Yes,
CJ. Um,
nice choices, right?
yeah.
2.5 years old, awesome. So you're still a little one, huh?
Did you read this Scott said about April 30th and 31st?
Yeah, that's when it's coming, huh?
Have you heard about that?
Yes, I heard something about that, but it wasn't today. It was maybe
The other day.
yeah, it was a couple either yesterday or the day before one. And I don't know if he was the mayor of Cebu. If anybody knows that, please help me out on that. But or if he was the mayor of one of the littler towns around there. But I think he was in Cebu, and he got out of jail, and somebody shot him or whatever.
Solve the problem.
He was I can't remember what he was arrested for.
Oh, mayor from Mindanao. Authorities. I don't know about that one. Not aware.
Yeah, we hate to give you the wrong, Mike. We hate to give you the wrong info on that, but definitely, definitely did happen. We, I can't understand what they're talking about on the local
Please
news.
treat the burden in Tagalog. I think I saw it last night on breaking news.
Scott, that's awesome that your little one is learning both languages. Our 5 year old is having a very hard time with Tagalog. Um,
Also, there's mixture of Ilonggo here.
yeah, where we live at, they talk three languages in this town, and it's very hard. Depending on who you're talking to, is what the language that they're speaking. So, of course, we try to teach him Tagalog. That's his what his mother knows the best. But they speak what's the other two languages?
What?
Elegant. What's the languages we talk here?
Tagalog, Ilonggo, Bisaya.
Did you say it, Lana?
Yes, Tagalog, Ilonggo, Bisaya.
So yeah, those three languages what they are talking about here, or what they teaching in school here. So he's having problems getting them all sorted out and stuff. Such a mixture. Last night on breaking news, yep, probably so. Some crazy stuff. Here in this town, we had a killing a few weeks back. Somebody did something. They got out, made their bail to get out of jail, and before they hit the main street, uh, they were gunned down. So it's no jokes.
John is learning Tagalog and badly.
Just Googled it. 4 days, 4 days. It was 4 days ago. Okay. I know it had been probably a couple, anyways, but sometimes you hear stuff slow over here.
They
Unless
won't
it's,
confirm it.
yeah, they won't confirm it. They'll keep saying something goofy on the station. Everybody, my wife has her channel that she just updated, just revamped. If you see Married a Foreigner in the Philippines, that is my gorgeous wife's channel that she's going to start adding stuff to. As of today, she put up one music video.
And I have 25 subscribers.
And she got 25 subscribers.
Yay.
She's off to a fast start.
It's been a while, right? Other progress.
John,
Second.
John, I wish I was learning Tagalog because I'm having a horrible time. Everybody says, why don't you learn Tagalog? Why don't you guys talk Tagalog and stop switching it all up when you're talking? I can't learn Tagalog, Bisaya, Ilonggo all together at one time.
Yes, you can if you want to.
Oh, I can't. I'm too old.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Scott, I think you got down some of the key stuff in Tagalog anyway, so I think you're doing well. You're ahead of the curve.
So John is learning Tagalog, right? Like 10 words now, John.
John, how many words of Tagalog do you have in your bag?
So now, when I start to put them where I need it. Salamat po.
There you go.
There you go.
See, I don't know when to use the po though. I know some places they use it all the time, and sometimes people don't use it.
Said it's tough sometimes trying to watch you on one channel on a phone and then talk to my girlfriend on another and have my cat pestering the hell out of me.
Well, Mike, throw the cat out the door and tell the girlfriend you call her back. I'm just joking.
Joke.
Joke. So I know the feeling. Sometimes I'm watching somebody's live stream on my laptop and chatting with somebody on my on my tablet or whatever. But I don't have no cat running around here. Just a couple kids trying to talk to
But
me at
you
the
still
same time.
consider that multitasking.
It's kind of multitasking. See what I deal with, guys. My wife don't like my example of multitasking. She thinks I should be doing the videos while I'm doing the dishes / cooking the dinner.
That's multitasking.
Uh, one
That's
day,
when I
babe.
came
One
up.
day.
And that's when I came up and saw the leaks in one spot and and the other two I'll fix later.
Okay.
Ruin their mind. But your wife is talk to you, mahal kita.
What does it mean?
Mahal kita means it's expensive. You're so expensive.
She is.
No, there's two words. Mahal means expensive and love.
Um,
So don't get confused.
depends on what dialect you're talking.
No, it's not. It's the same one, but
But you said it's two word. It mean
Mahal din.
it has two meanings or
You
something.
say, I say mahal kita, you say mahal din kita.
Ma
Is
kita.
Scott, you're expensive, and then you're expensive too? Is that what you think?
Help my wife.
A joke. That's a joke. 25 subscriber
That's
for the
right.
last 7 years.
Yeah. She said that
John, 7 years.
it only took her 7 years to get that.
Yeah.
But honestly, she's gotten like 10 this week.
I used to have 11, right? Or 7.
But I mean, she just put like family videos on there for like the family or whatever.
That Mike said, yes, I tried to put you on the TV and keep up with you, and then on my tablet it will be 30 seconds behind the TV.
Yes, that's how mine is. But usually the laptop is behind the tablet or the phone for some reason here. It's so weird.
Oh,
Josh
that's
John's
the
showing
word.
off his words. He done broke
Hey,
out his
hey, guess
words on
what?
us.
Bill knows that number 2.
Yeah. I
And
always
thank you.
I always say it when we go to a restaurant. Dalawa, dalawa.
Paki. I don't think you know that.
Hockey. Well, I know. Thank you. Salamat. Hockey.
No, don't say that. It's sound
Bad.
gross. Yeah.
Yeah, I was afraid of learning all the bad words first, and
What's your channel's name, Mrs. Riley? I'll support you.
well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here it comes. It's about to pop up here. It's a long one, and it's almost like your channel. He's throwing some stuff out at us. Scott is.
The words
Yeah.
that he knows.
He's putting it out there. I keep telling my wife once I get English down, then I'll learn the other languages. Soon as I perfect English, I got it. Then I'll learn Tagalog.
Sure.
There is my wife, my beautiful
Okay.
wife's channel.
Okay lang or okay ra. Okay ra.
Married a foreigner in the Philippines. She's going to have all kinds of different topics coming up. If you look at her channel now, she's only put one video on today. Everything else, I'm sorry, is old videos.
Jan said, Bill is masipag, masaya, and guapo.
I know what the guapo
Did
is.
you Google that, John?
Did you Google it?
You
Are you a Google fan?
Google Mr. Google's helping you or something?
Mr.
Masipag
Google.
means diligent. Masaya is happy. And you
Awesome.
know the guapo, right?
I know the
Guapa is
guapo.
beautiful woman. Guapo is handsome. Right. That's right, Scott.
That's it.
Guapa, guapo. Kamong tanan.
My wife lies to me often and says guapo to me.
Of course. It's normal. It's a white lie. Okay lang, Mrs. Riley.
Thank you for the support.
Salamat, Daan.
I think didn't you follow his channel a while ago? She's gonna do the same back to you, Scott. If she hasn't already up, she hadn't already.
Done.
She's
I
there.
will watch it.
We'll be watching on two channels. Who did we do like that today when we were on two channels? Jean when she was on there, Mix Flanagan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking to Jean on both our channels earlier today. Except for it was before she changed the name of her channel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, especially here.
Mercy says I get too much attention here.
Yeah, here in the Philippines, you're the exotic one. He's the exotic one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially here in
yeah.
Coronadal.
In Coronadal, we did see three foreigners today,
Just want to
but
translate therefore.
most of them looked like they were on
Okay.
vacation. So but you don't see very many foreigners here. So translator on the phone
On your
from
phone.
Google. That would be awesome. I seen
It's
the
an
other
app,
day.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I seen the other day on Bud Brown Live's channel. If you guys watch him, he's a great guy. He lives in Dumaguete, but he was over in Japan, and he had an app on his phone where he could take. It was an Apple phone, but he was putting it over top of different things, and it would translate it for him. I was like, man, that's a cool app right there. I might have to remember it next time that I go to Japan or Thailand or wherever we may go.
What where are you from, Mike?
I would tell you, but
You forgot.
I'll tell you the real place again.
Bogey.
Bogey.
Scott showing off his Filipino languages.
Yeah.
Scott, is your wife there with you?
She wasn't earlier, so
She will.
no, she wasn't in the room with him when
No.
he's.
Yes, I've been doing that also and found a nice lady on teaching Tagalog channel, and she's very good. There you go.
That's good.
Yeah,
Maybe I need to check into teaching the Gallo channel.
that's okay. Go ahead.
Uh, my wife says, "Oh, you're ready to learn now."
I'm from Alabama. Oh yeah, Alabama. Where's the other one? Alabama too? Or
No, Wayne is from Carolinas.
Familia is from Alabama.
Oh yeah, from earlier.
Yeah,
We just had
and
someone
not
on
that
here
burn
that was from
bomb that
Alabama too.
is in the Philippines. I am from and not that bomb that is in the Philippines either. Oh, but you have a girlfriend, a Filipino girlfriend, right?
It's up the street, right?
Huh?
Doesn't he have the girlfriend that's up the street from us?
That's fun. Oh, I don't know.
No, that's the mother. That's the parents.
Yeah, that's Familia.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Mike. Mike, tell us where your girlfriend is from.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell Mercy, but she forgets. It's been a couple days since we talked to you, so
Right next to me. CJ next to me sound asleep. All right.
yes,
Just making sure because
you're too good.
there's there's a doubt here.
We can't see you on the other side
Bill
there.
does that trick too.
Yeah, I'll look it up and then I'll copy paste.
Or you
Or-
ask me.
Oh yeah, or I'll
Or
mess with
type
somebody.
that or
He's like,
something.
come here and type this for me. Put it in your
What are
language.
they saying?
I get them
No,
sometimes.
in yeah, she's right up there outside the cupboard. Yeah,
That's not that place we just went, right?
it sounds familiar. No,
Mercy's googling it.
city.
Yeah,
Agusan del Norte. We did pass that one. We should go around the other side to pass it. Kabadbaran. Yeah. Agusan, we didn't pass that. That's Lanao del
it's not
Norte.
too far from us. I know we had talked to you about it before, but my wife didn't remember.
No, I'm sorry. Short term. It's 187 miles away from us.
It's not where we didn't go through there.
We have to go to Tagum to pass it.
Oh, okay.
Davao,
And we
Tagum.
went that way.
Yeah,
Yeah, through
here on the other side.
there.
We went that way.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's 9 hours away. Yeah, it's close.
yeah, you're on the same island, about 9 hours away,
Ah,
give or take. But Google will take us on a road that's crazy. I don't know. Have I posted that video yet?
no.
I'm sorry. There's videos to come. Yeah, you guys, if you haven't been to each other's channels and showed some love, definitely do so. We got looks like 3 people watching us as of right now. 4.
We need to also go to your house. Just sharing. 54 Bill. How old are you? You look like you're on your mid 40s.
You're a good guesser there, Scott. I am 47 years old. My wife's 20.
Good answer.
Still, again,
You better.
can I say again?
No.
She's 20 again. Come on. For the second time. Come on.
Oh,
Uh, so you're 54. Awesome, awesome. Well, there's 4 people on the channel. If you haven't spoke up or hit the thumbs up, please do so for
I
us.
was at Nina Halls this morning. The chat line was flying. Oh,
Yeah,
Rina the
it's
that beauty,
no.
the one with the eyebrow.
Yeah, I seen her on your chat. I looked at her page, but I did not wasn't for sure about her. So anytime I don't know, I didn't jump in.
Just big in the wood. Yeah, just a big in the wood.
Yeah, my wife. As you guys know, the ladies here in the Philippines hide their age very well. I get in trouble all the time,
Yeah.
thinking I'm talking to a kid, and my wife says that's a college student.
Yeah, you gave her a lollipop, right? Like a
Cotton,
candy,
cotton candy.
cotton candy.
I was buying my son cotton candy, so of course I get the other kid that was there too cotton candy, and then find out that they're in college. My wife get on
Almost
to me.
graduated.
Right.
She's nice girl, but can get a bit dirty. Who?
Um, the hall girl that we talking about, or Hill,
What?
the one he was just talking about. Where'd it go? No, I can't see that good. There,
Arena hall. Uh, can get a bit dirty.
flirty, huh?
But who's flirty? Scott or her?
Who's doing the flirting?
Who? Rina, I mean, but we
Awesome.
are good friends now.
Yeah, I was trying to watch another person's chat earlier, but she had issues with the front of her shirt, and I showed my wife and just turned it on off. I was like, I can't chat with her showing her stuff off like that. Like that's how
We
you get in
both,
trouble on
we
here.
both.
Both flirting.
It's fine. There's a wall.
Yeah, there's a internet
That
connection between you.
I just saw the Philippines store got robbed.
Yeah, Mike, we were just me and John was just talking about that earlier. Yeah, their sorry store got taken. The old distract and have someone else steal from them.
Oh, is it? I think I know who you mean.
All right. Yeah, I wasn't giving out names, but yeah, this young lady needed to button up, get me in trouble. My wife come in and see me chatting with somebody like that. Dressed like that, anyways. Not that we be chatting about anything bad, but
But it's okay if it's really big and not a phone.
whatever. Don't listen to this one.
What?
Yes. See something
No
crazy
way I
next
can
thing you
live
know.
up there where he is. Yep, Mike, and he is right with what he said about them.
Yeah. Yeah, there's from what I gather, I've only had one of my friends be in that city before, in that area. But yeah, it's I watch a couple people that live up that way, and that's not the type of Philippines I want for us. I know there's good and bad areas up there, but just just too shady. Just like back home in Indiana, I knew where not to live at and where I could raise a family.
There are a few I know on YouTube that can get a bit risky.
Yeah,
But how you say risky?
so what they do and what they wear, and
Like,
yeah, I know a lot of the draw in a lot of these channels is to um, have your partner or the female will dress very risque and all that kind of stuff, but you won't be seeing that on our channel. You have to like our channel for who we are, not how little we wear, right?
some of YouTube channels should just be comedy channel with all their arguing to each other back and forth.
Back and forth. Yep,
Angel City, Amelia City. It's a wild west of the Philippines.
yep. It is
I think
wild
I
up there.
agree with that. risky.
I know the red light district or whatever. Just
But depends if they live there, they know the drill.
yeah, they know the deal.
Yeah, like oh, well, don't go there. There's this place.
I thought it was bad enough there in Manila. I got stuck there, and I had to have my wife come up and save me because it was shady, shady.
Oh, when we first
And when we first got married, I was trying to get back out of the country, but through my work, I had standby tickets, and I couldn't catch a flight out for nothing. So I ended up buying a ticket, but it was a week out. So I had my wife come up and stay with me and save me from all the street street ladies.
because I think I know that on us you are talking about earlier my eyes.
Right, right. See?
Yes, and that's the same way that Anthony and Lichana is in Tagbilaran or Bohol. My glass are still fogged up. That's crazy, John.
Yeah, the Anthony and Lynn's channel. I don't watch them too often.
You don't catch the
Yeah, I no, that's another. That's Phillies. But Anthony and Lynn's channel, I don't watch them too often because they're on a different level than what we live in the Philippines, and you know, I don't want to sit here and be dreaming about having all the stuff that they got, and it's not good for me. I rather watch people that are more on our level or whatever.
consciously using. What's that? Ozzy.
Uh,
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
yeah. The one thing that I'll comment about uh, Anthony and Lynn's channel is her best friend that wears the trench coat all the time. That trips me out more than anything on the channel. I don't know if you guys seen that. I'm sure she's a great person and nice gal, but she's got her hair done blonde and she wears a trench coat all the time. Like wow, like nice coat in the Philippines. Yes, they Ruby and Arthur are definitely people that we talk to a lot. Now Terrence and Beth, is that Terrence and Beth?
Yes.
I can't think of who they are, Scott.
But Ruthie and Arthur, yes. We
Yeah,
watch.
yeah, Ruthie and Arthur. We live stream with her a lot, talk to her a lot.
Oh, I'm going to start fishing.
Awesome. Yeah, I follow
Oh, yeah.
Brian's channel probably. Uh, Brian Smith farming in the Philippines.
Oh, the Wallace. Hi.
Oh, Wallace is in the house.
Hello. Are you on break?
Is this your break right now? Guys, if you haven't checked out Wallace Life, they are friends of ours from the
Indiana.
Indianapolis, in Indiana area. And
I met his wife one.
One of our
It's your
Filipino
turn.
parties. Yeah. Well, my wife's still waiting on a Walmart.
His wife is a goofy.
What,
Yeah,
what tribe is she from? Or
it
what
from Davao,
is she?
Cebuana. He,
Cebuana?
yeah, Bisaya. I mean Bisaya.
The side. Okay.
She's funny. They are good friends of mine, and I do help those in need help me.
Great, great.
Yeah, that's what she's good to me, and that's just the freedom of her expression.
Yeah, it's all good. It's Mike. She. I just don't know her situation. I just anytime when I see people here in the Philippines wearing jackets and coats, and I'm sweating so bad, I will like, how do they do it? But they're used to it, you know. It just makes me sweat a little bit every time I see somebody in a jacket or a coat. So I probably don't notice myself, but I probably will stare at somebody that will have a coat or a jacket on,
Because it's too hot here,
just because, like,
40 degrees
wow,
Celsius.
uh, but maybe it helps.
Been to your house now. It's like
Awesome, Wallace. We were checking out your adventures there at the apple orchard earlier.
yeah,
We were well, at least I was thinking back about last year when my wife's parents came to America, and we took them to an apple orchard, and it was right before they started letting people pick the apples. I went and talked to the people that ran it, and I got them to let us go and pick apples and stuff, even though it wasn't like open for that yet.
when my wife arrived here in the US, the temperatures get below 70. She was like she was freezing.
Yes, I remember that. My wife had actually been to Kakistan. How do you say it?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. So she had experienced snow and in the cold weather before, but the it's a former part of Russia, and they drink vodka like to keep them warm. I'm not even lying to you guys. That's how they keep warm there. They get up in the morning, start drinking to stay warm.
If you
That,
don't feel good, not feeling good, before you sleep, take vodka.
so
If you eat a lot,
yep.
it's a medicine pleasure, and at the same time,
And when my wife first came to America, I used to have to keep the heat up so high, and it burned me to death. I'd run around in boxers or something. Just couldn't take it. And then I started buying her a lot of the Under Armour thermal uh, clothes and stuff, so she could wear it in the house as well. I wouldn't let her take clothes off and make her put more clothes on, so I could
but
bring the
after
tip.
5 years, what did you say? It changes.
What changes?
That you know, you don't put the heat up now. You say, "Where's your jacket?"
Oh yeah, I after about the fifth year that she was there, I wouldn't turn the heat up. So we're
Yeah,
keeping it on under 70,
yeah.
69 or 70 in the
They
house.
change.
I was like, you're not cranking it up to 90 this year.
I think I stick with Bundaberg rum and Tanduay rum. The Tanduay rum. No, the Tanduay, the rum is it burns your throat.
Burns. Vodka's not too good going down, is it? What kind of
Yeah,
what kind of vodka did you guys drink anyways? Like rubbing alcohol vodka?
the strongest vodka ever.
It probably burned your nose for you even got a whiff
No,
of
it
it.
tastes like juice. Pineapple. They had flavor there. Guys, Lisa and
Yeah.
John from Long Island saying hi. Hello
Hello.
from Long Island.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think welcome back. I think you've been here before. I'm thinking. Of course, we've been known to get people's names and locations wrong.
We're not good in puzzles.
We forget. I need to
Yes,
start making lists.
I think I should.
Well, everybody, throw up something. Throw up a high or something. New channel. If you guys don't mind to say hello, give my wife on her channel some love. She's about to post a message there. If you guys could check her out.
Yeah, might be my 26th subscriber.
Who would like to be number 26?
Night night, paalam at salamat po. Wow.
Hey,
Goodbye
hey,
and thank
hey.
you.
Mike, you
Thank you,
getting too
Mike, for
good.
spending time with us. We really appreciate it. Enjoying the chat. It's good.
Let's see, Bill, what is. Can you read that for me,
Bill, what
please?
is that washing machine in the background doing sound like it's flooding your home? The electric fan?
This fan right here.
A washing machine? I'm going to turn on the AC.
Well, we turned off the aircon and turned on the fan because it wasn't as hot.
It's late night here, John. And oh, let's see your wife's channel.
John, we just posted it there. We just renamed it earlier tonight. It's called Married.
A foreigner in the Philippines.
So it's right above that message that you just sent.
Yes.
So if you want to, I think you can click on it or whatever, and it'll take you over to the channel.
Right. I guess John wants to be my 26th
All right,
subscriber.
come on, John. Come on down. Mm, It's late night here. It's late here as well. It's not as late as it
As
is.
Scott, I think we are like 4 or 5 years,
Oh,
5 hours away, right? Advance,
I think.
or
I
five
don't know if
hours
they have
away.
a couple times. John can tell us too.
Oh, John's from Australia too.
Yeah,
Scott's too.
yeah, we got two.
Australia is really like country, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, not good in
Uh,
geography. Geography, right?
John, did you just catch that one? Please tell me you did. It's worth it.
Also
Uh,
drinking vodka. It's almost like a home remedy, see?
there it
Like a
is.
hot toddy when you have a cold.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
you go, Alice.
The I swear I used to get drunker on NyQuil than about anything though. Take a couple caps of that and you're loopy.
Oops, sorry. I thought it was Bill's Holocaust. Holocaust. When they were sitting there, you look like an angel.
uh, with the halo
Oh, is it?
when I was sitting over here with the
Oh,
fan.
try it again.
Oh.
Let me see. Good one.
I think you're right, Scott. It's my new look.
Oh,
I have to
good
tell
one,
everybody.
Scott.
Finally
Didn't get
got
it at first.
finally got my halo.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
man.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh,
Wallace life. One of the things I was going to say about your video today about the apples. I know you guys were wiping them off and stuff, but they always tell you that they're organic or whatever, that they don't put any chemicals on them and stuff, but never trust them. Always get that stuff washed off. There in America, they
you do fishy stuff.
yeah. I used to be a grocery manager. I
Oh, John said it's
tell you
funny,
some
guys.
stuff.
And it's 2:15 here. It must be 11 p.m. Cute. Okay,
Yeah.
funny guys. The hello, I guess. Have to go now. Just take care. I'm still working on that Walmart video. I was asking him if he already posted.
Yeah. She's been trying to keep up. She's gonna
Yeah,
come over and sub to your channel too. So
yeah, I will.
yeah, she'll do that here shortly.
Thank you for the thumbs up.
Appreciate it. She's gonna start posting to her channel some different types of videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott, we had to break out that electric fan though when it's not too
For
hot.
Mrs. Riley and Mr. Riley, bedtime for me. Good night. Thank you, Scott.
Good night. We appreciate you guys coming and visiting with us.
It's a good one. The hello. Good joke. Okay, I'll make sure we have water next time.
No problem. I just thought I'd give you a heads up.
2 thumbs up.
Appreciated all the thumbs up, everybody.
Yeah, you look like you're getting your hair done in a salon.
One of those machines they put over you. See?
Bye.
It's like it. See you next time. One of those hair dryer deals.
I don't know.
And again, good
Night,
job on
Scott.
your LS tonight, Scott. We were all bragging about just how good you were doing without your
They were
live
amazed,
chat.
right?
Yeah,
They were amazed
I
that you've
was.
been like talking
That long
still.
without talking to people and by yourself. That's awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Are we down to 3? You think we can pump it up? Actually, we probably need to be going here soon too. What do you think?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
I don't know if you noticed, but I was sleeping in like that.
You've been out and off already.
Yeah. Look. Chat next Monday. Thanks. I got 48 views after I finished. Yeah,
Awesome.
good job. Maybe you need
To do some of the stuff, you
Yeah.
just talk and don't pay attention
right.
to what. We'll just we might use
Strategy.
your strategy. You know, we know you didn't do it on purpose, but maybe we'll just do that one of these times. We'll just sit here and talk to each other and just let everybody keep talking. But we'll probably bore everybody to death.
Head Scott.
Bye. Till next time.
That's funny.
It was funny.
Got 48 views.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's his first one.
You get 17.
Well, like you said, he talks to a lot of different channels and stuff. He was giving shout outs to the different channels that he watches and stuff.
Again, John, next Monday night. Yeah, it works good for me.
Good job, good job. Now, usually when you stop chatting, it tells you how many, not only how many people had watched it, but like your time that you had gained. So you want to try it? We'll just start talking to each other. What if we sit here and just argue back and forth about something stupid for for a whole entire chat one night? We're not paying.
Don't we do that?
We don't argue.
I mean, talk.
But
Don't
we try to
do
read
that.
what everybody's saying too, though. Uh-oh.
What is it? One email.
That's a friend request. He's like, congratulations. She had a ding on her phone without something just happened.
No. It's like a congratulations. They like my phone.
Awesome. All right.
Who else is here?
Give a shout out if you're still with us. Tell us that you're here. Let's figure out what we're going to talk about next.
Later, Bill will be singing.
Bill will not be singing tonight.
Who knows?
I'm not drinking anything, so I'm not singing.
Ah, ha, ha. Do you only gonna sing if you drink?
Might sing if you sing. If you start singing, I'll start singing.
Oh, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe another time.
I had to practice first, then
Then sing.
sing. Can't think of any song though. Any suggestion, Jan? The easy one, not Metallica or anything like fast.
We did Elvis tonight. Or the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that. Now maybe we can. They're my unsubscribe to, and those who are my subscribers to me. I do shout outside, and I also have my list. Showed you I like to keep connected and like my subscribers.
It was awesome. Way more organized than we. Yeah.
Before, we're just happy when John's here or
Yeah.
or a tropical Tim.
Right. Good night,
Good
Scott.
night.
Have a good one, bud.
Good night. New strategy. Hey.
Hey, right. We're always trying to come up with something new, John. You know how it is.
We'll keep trying.
But I'd like to say that it's been nice not to get attacked on this video. That has been a positive.
Good night. Good night.
Let's get that right here. See if anybody got us. No. Man,
They're all
kind of
sleeping.
crazy.
They're sleeping.
Maybe the
Or nothing else matters.
TRO
Heard
LLs.
the one you the
But
heard?
yeah,
I thought we sang that one of our LS. Oh, John
dude,
wasn't there.
John, you misheard
Nothing
one
else
time.
mattered.
That's Metallica, but it's slow Metallica.
Nothing else mattered.
And nothing else matters.
Such a song. I'll
She's
go
thinking
search
about
it.
it.
I'll go find the nothing else
She's trying to
mattered.
see if she can play it.
If it's too hard, no. Another one. C. Letter C.
They two very good songs though, John.
Oh, there's Metallica. Seriously, Metallica?
I'm telling you. It's their slow song. She doesn't know that it's their slow song.
Ignore those who attack you, and also before I go, never mind this. There's nothing good to say. God just got.
Thanks for the advice. But they get bad. You'll see what we're talking about one of these days. They just jump in there and it'll be like 8 or 9 of them. They all attack. They try to take over your LS. Well, I guess you probably seen it on others.
Yes, a trophy video.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
it's a good thing.
Is it the first time, right?
No, our first one we didn't have trolls. We were told about trolls, but we didn't have any. Well, that's the video right there. See how slow it is?
We're gonna go.
Well, I guess we're going to call it an evening. I can't stop yawning now that people started saying bye. So it got me in a yawning mood. But thank you all for staying for our 2 hours of talk. You've been live with Bill and Mercy Riley. But check out the Rileys. And thank you all. Everybody have a good night
Thank you, John.
or good day if
Thank
you're
you
in there in
for
America.
thank you for
Everything.
talking to us.
Again, thank you for always coming back.
John, if you have any other song aside from that too, just let me know.
Now put them in the comments of her
Yeah,
Elvis video.
right.
Anytime you think of one,
Yeah.
you're her only second biggest fan right now, so I'm the first, of course. Till
See you,
next time. Bye
John.
bye,
Thank
everybody.
you. See you guys.
Wrong one.
And nothing else matters.
What happened here?